Okie dokie then. So, last session. I'm not going to say what happened because one person here might be doing that same thing later.
Oh boy.
They succeeded. Now they're back here. Stuff's going on. It's a asylum-like place. One person's gone.
Nothing happened.
We don't know why yet. He hasn't been seen for a while.
Okay, I'm back.
Wasn't you.
What?
Anyways, let's get back started up and see with Jezebel being the first person to wake up in her room. Oops. That should not be being seen.
You see nothing.
Thought I was on scroll. I wasn't on scroll. As you wake up in your room, having been thrown here violently after flying in the air.
You really should give us heads up before he does that. I doubt it.
Trip.
Ow. So Jezebel's like she wakes up in her bed, in her cell bed, essentially, correct?
There's no bed. It's padded floor, so you sleep on the floor.
Hmm. Same thing as we do every night, Pinky. We're going to wake up, check ourselves, make sure no new stitches, no new problems
Okay, give
before doing
me
our daily prayers.
an investigation check with advantage.
Thank you. Let's see. 16.
Right screen here so I can see that properly. Yeah, it's your body. Nothing seems off or different about it since last time you were conscious.
Okay, that's good, I guess. Still trapped here. Jezebel's going to try and pray for guidance from Palor, from the sun god.
Okay, give me a religion
Yeah.
check.
Sure thing. 8. You didn't say advantage, so
Yep, I did not say advantage. Seems like your prayers, something seems to be blocking them in a way, like preventing them from fully going out from this area. But you can't quite tell what's causing it.
Jezebel's gonna take a deep sigh and just actually finishes and waits for the guard, basically let her out for. Well, she doesn't know what time it is, so I get the nearest mealtime. Otherwise, not much else to do except pace.
If you're sitting there for a few minutes and you see the door, like the eye slots creak open. Guess you're awake. Fine, fine. Let's let you out of here. As you hear the door creak open, and you see one of those guards standing before you.
Jezebel remains silent.
Well, you want food or not? Follow me. And with that, we're gonna, Charles, Rosterian, give me a, initiative roll.
Oh crap. Mine says 19.
Okay? Don't worry about selecting your tokens, just a roll to see who wakes up first.
Yep. So 19. Oh, between the two of us?
Yeah.
Sorry, I took my headset off here for a second because I was grabbing something out of the mini fridge. Just a basic initiative. So he goes first, right?
Yep.
All right, hold on. I don't think I'm gonna beat that, but we'll see.
Good roll on that 20.
Right. Or I could have rolled up 15 or higher, but no.
With that, we're gonna go over to Charles. Then you wake up having figured out the mystery of that last room.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was a fun one. Oh
back in my room again. I'll get up and start moving around. I'll just wait by the door in case someone decides to let me know when mealtime is.
Okay, so after a few minutes, you hear a knocking. Hey, mystery guy, that's you in there?
Oh, nobody here. Ha ha ha. Just kidding.
Good, I can leave. And you hear walking away. Okay, we're gonna jump over to Restarian then.
Okay.
So you wake up in the room. Say the room you usually wake up in, I think. I think it's the one you're usually in, I forget. Doesn't really matter.
I think I'm in the upper right usually, but that's fine. Yeah,
So yeah,
usually in
something
the
seems
upper right.
different about this room, but you can't quite place it.
Mm. This is my house. I want to check to see if I have anything new on me since last time after we got back into our place, whether it's any new injuries or any new items, or if I feel like any different because I'm expecting a reward of some kind.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Investigation 18.
Now, nothing about your body seems weird or anything like that. But you notice a stone in your pocket. It is a dusty kind of rose prism.
Dusty Rose Prism.
Yep.
Ugh. What's this? Hmm. Maybe I'll ask there's Human. I'll ask Human about it. My informant. I'll just pocket it and wait for someone to open the door so I can hopefully maybe actually get a meal this time.
Although you feel like you are connected to that stone in some capacity.
Hmm.
In other words, you've attuned to it because it needs attuning.
Okay. It was put on me while I was sleeping. Sleep with stone, become attuned.
I think they do. Let me double check the description. Yeah, it does require attunement. Okay, so yeah.
Cool.
So, like, what are you doing waiting for the check if someone comes to the door?
What am I doing while I'm doing that?
Yeah.
Um. Hmm. Well, I'll just see if I can remember anything else before we arrived here. See if I can glean any new clues while I'm waiting for someone to come to the door.
Okay, give me a history check with disadvantage.
Ugh. Think, think. Brain blast. 19. I would if it wouldn't have been a disadvantage, it would have been a nat 20.
You
First,
remember something where you were on some quest to try to save the realm, but you said something deep in your mind says, okay, this went ass backwards and didn't go well. That's all you can remember now. As you hear someone yelling, talking to the door. Thinking hard about something? Didn't think you could think. As you see, like, the eye slots open on the door and a guard's looking at you.
at least it doesn't hurt this time.
Well, suppose it's breakfast time for you. Best let you out of here as he opens the door.
Yes, 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 yes.
And as you're walking down the hall, you see the tiefling from before kind of trailing behind.
Whoa, still in here.
As well as the third guard walking down with nobody.
It was
Were you actually yelling that, Charles?
Yes.
Oh, I guess he said he's actually in there. Let me go get him.
Ah, it's the Lady Jezebel, the lovely Lady Jezebel.
Hey, Jezebel will, and we'll nod respectfully.
Just want to play a game of hide and seek. That's all.
Don't play hide and seek. It's going to cause you to get in trouble. And get one of these
Well,
to the back of the head when you're found, as he takes out his, like, nightclub.
nightclub.
He's part of nightclub. First rule of nightclub: don't talk about nightclub.
Don't forget about the second rule in nightclub. Do not talk about nightclub.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. There was a third rule, but people forgot what it was.
We just don't talk about that rule.
And rule 4 is don't talk about rule number 3.
As the guards let you into the cafeteria.
Oh, cafeteria.
It's the wall of food. Woo!
It's where the food lives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he should be back on.
In Russia, the food eats you.
Ah, I prefer food not eat me, comrade.
Circumference should still be on the map. As you see all the normal people that have been in here all the other times you've been in here. Well, best get your food, guys, or go hungry and all that.
Food. Sorry, this
Yup.
spot.
As you see, good old lunch lady. What did I say her name was?
Doris. It's
Yeah,
Doris.
Doris, the lunch lady. Morning, guys. Breakfast is
Morning,
served.
Doris.
Morning.
As you see these weird sticks that look like they got like this crunchy outside to them. The air smells strongly of cinnamon.
What are we graced with today, Doris?
Toast sticks.
No.
Hmm. Wonderful. They smelled heavenly.
Yeah, they're French. Toast sticks.
Mm.
Uh,
Well, I'm sure just as everything else you make, it'll be wonderful. Thank you, Doris.
Does anyone want to do a intelligence check on what France is?
Yeah.
Can't hurt.
What is this, France? I don't know. Intelligence?
12?
Four.
Hmm. Yeah, all you know is it's basis off some dead language now.
Sounds fancy.
Sounds wild.
Somebody made a translator to it. Just said hello and it goes bonjour. Yes, I'm making a
Comment
Futurama joke
fromage.
here.
Hmm. Wonderful. I will take my French toast sticks and be on my way.
Don't forget the syrup. The syrup helps.
Wonderful. I will take some syrup and be on my way.
Syrup's been sitting there a while. It's starting to get hard and not as warm as it should
And
be.
congeal.
Congeal, yeah. More than maple syrup should.
Mm. Worst case, I can always heat it up a little bit and reliquefy it some.
Doris goes to you. Evening, miss. You didn't piss off Larry then, did you? Haven't seen you for a few days.
Hmm. Granted, I do believe I might have.
Hmm.
Maybe.
Well, haven't fed you in a while.
Yes.
Get some food.
She does look a little bit more despondent. A little bit more down the mouth than last you saw her.
Mhm.
But she will gracefully take the French toast sticks and some syrup.
Yeah.
enjoying
Yeah,
the
these look
others.
like the real cheap ones you just find. They're just like frozen and reheated.
Just
Good.
frozen and you bake them.
Yep.
I used to have those at school all the time. They were actually one of the better lunches in elementary school.
Honestly, I agree with you on that. Were better than most of the stuff they had.
The only thing is, they
Yeah.
were either hit or miss.
Yeah.
They were either nice and solid with a little bit of a crunch to them, or they were soggy and tasted like, I don't even know, some kind of nasty mush, in which case they were disappointing. But when they came out nice and crunchy and they were good, they were good.
Chef's kiss, amazing, man.
Well, I
France is more of a
guess
state of mind than a country.
Restarian went straight to sit with Human. Charles, Jezebel, who are you gonna try to sit with today?
Hmm.
Let's see.
I'll let
Who
Charles go
haven't,
first, because
who haven't we sat next to yet?
So there's the halfling bard-looking people, the elf mage-looking people,
Mhm.
the goblins, the human knights, and the berserker-looking people.
is gonna sit with the bards. You could use some cheering up. Hopefully,
Oh, it's-
They could or she could.
they could. Jezebel's is a little shaken, just a
Yeah.
little.
She might not be the cheering up type with how despondent she is, but she can give it a try.
And Charles, you're gonna join
Yep.
Jezebel with the bard people?
Yep. Since I haven't met Isabel in some time, so as
You're meeting the
friendly,
little
what a friend.
people.
Little people.
I'm gonna go with Jezebel and Charles here. Well, kind of the head honcho looking one goes, yes, you're the new people here. I haven't had a chance to talk with you yet. People call me Lucky. Good to meet you. He kind of does like a handshake to you.
Respond back
Jezebel
to
will
that.
return the handshake.
So, I haven't seen you in a few days since the last time you went on a mission for old Lucky Larry here. I suppose you must have done something that pissed him off.
He tries to. I'm trying to remember what did. Does just remember what Larry threw at them? Because I do not remember something
It
about.
was
Well,
those
to you, it
dinosaur
was just
things that would
yesterday.
stomp
It was a
them.
bunch of dinosaur bones that they're like you could just see the bones, but the flesh was still there. Like if you tried to hit them, you'd hit the
You
flesh.
felt the flesh.
Larry threw. Or were they?
Give me an intelligence
Yeah,
check.
sure thing. They just were nearest close. 3.
Threw some bone things at you. You don't know what they were, what dinosaurs are. So,
Some giant bone monsters with flesh still clinging to them.
yes, that narrows it down to some of the monstrosities you've thrown at people before.
Especially didn't like it when I flew above them and just started calling on divine powers to strike them down. Apparently, he didn't care for that at all. That
Hmm.
particular war of attrition at all.
I suppose that would have done it. He doesn't like when people trivialize his challenges, as he calls them. He sometimes doesn't know all the capabilities of people before he throws them into things, and suppose he didn't like that you cheesed it, as he would put it, his challenge.
Shame for him.
Hmm. Well, my guess is
He's
now
definitely
going forward, he's never going to have something in an area with you that doesn't have some kind of range capability or hinders your ability to fly in some capacity going forward.
Fair enough.
that's I suppose that's fair if you call it that.
But it is pretty funny that you pissed him off. And she kind of giggles.
Jezebel gives like a wry little smile. Like, one of those little a wee smile that just we're at the thought.
So, you mentioned Holy Fury. Are you more of a person that just spreads the word of God through means and only uses violence when necessary? Or are you more like Gob over there?
More of the former. God doesn't seem too bad. I've met some paladins as just as zealous as he is. But no, I don't go out of my way proselytizing and converting
Ah.
people.
Well, then I'll get
More
along
of a
better with
tutor.
you than I do with Gob. Again, tends to be a little
A lot.
violent if you don't like his ways. He'll get along with you if you're a religious person, but if you tend to dismiss his views, it's his way or the highway.
Like I said, God, I've known some paladins of different orders, and they're quite similar in outlook if they even don't agree with each other.
Honestly, it's probably why he ended up here.
Mm.
I wouldn't be surprised. Still, we're all in this together.
Yes, yes,
You
indeed.
don't have to like it, but here we are. I don't.
Oh,
I
I
don't.
tell
I.
you, I don't like it. Nobody likes it.
What did you do before being locked in here?
What was I? The best way to describe it. Traveling entertainer.
Okay.
Pulls out a lute and just does a little drum thing with it, plays a little tune.
Very cool.
Went around performing to the people under our traveling circus troupe.
Got to see a lot, didn't you?
Yes, got to see many great cities. Nordhaven, Pinnacle Beach, Barview, some of the greatest cities the country knew.
So you,
None of those cities ring any bells for you guys. Like, I'm not even
Yeah.
going to waste your time
yeah.
rolling for that. None of those cities ring a bell.
So you were definitely made a name for yourself through these towns, through these cities.
Yes, you could say that.
Makes me have reason to believe that you have quite a reputation for your performances.
Yes, both good and bad. Some reviews didn't take too kindly to us.
Well, gotta take the good with the bad.
So I can tell what she did. What about you? I know you're new here and we haven't had much of a chance to talk either then. I can see you're one of those changeling types.
Mm-hmm.
Never met one that stuck to his true self in public before. It's new to me.
Well, if I go looking around like anyone else around here, it would look, say, kind of weird to see two of the same people in the same room. So,
Oh,
now,
you think you're the only changeling here.
well, I know I'm not the only one. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that looks the way that I am at this moment.
Yeah, I suppose that is true.
I mean, unless there's a few of us that had a plan to possibly break out of here, but I don't think that would be the wisest of choices based on our current situation and with our host.
Believe me, you do not want to try to break out of here. Shirley can attest to that.
Who's that? Are they here?
Points, does like kind of the thumb over her shoulder, points to the elf sitting up here.
Oh, that's fair.
Another tiefling that I haven't seen in a few days either pissed her off the first day he showed up.
Oof.
Surprised he lived. Tougher than I thought. Word of advice for a newcomer? The one person here besides Larry you don't want to piss off.
I'll take that to heart.
Jezebel will nod as well. Understand the gravity of the words.
She kind of takes the last bite of one of her French toast sticks. Always look forward to these. It's one of the better things Doris does for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
I know my troop used to serve these a lot because they were easy to make and transport.
I'm thinking I picked the wrong table. Damn.
So then, suppose you're probably going to get called for a challenge today then. Would be my
More
guess, but
likely.
who knows?
Mm-hmm. Let's wait here and find out.
Possible to understand the machinations of the madman who manages this place.
Yes, Larry's luxurious lunatic lab. Oops, wait, did I say that right?
It's close enough.
Legendary Lucky Larry's Lobotomy Laboratories and Legal Litigation LLC.
LLC. Roger that.
So with that, we're going to jump over to Restarian, who went to sit with Hugh.
Human.
I see you survived that last encounter.
More of a puzzle, a mental encounter than a physical one.
Yes, I heard Circumference went through it before you, but didn't go for well for him. But
No,
he
more or
appears to
less
be back
broke their minds.
back to his old self.
Yes.
So find anything interesting when you were in there?
Above game question. This wasn't like something I found in there, correct? It was something I found in my pocket afterwards.
Yes, it was just in your pocket afterward.
Not of particular in the storeroom. We just brought back some supplies. However, I was hoping you could tell me or give me me a little information on what this is, and he'll kind of fish the small prism out of his pocket. I found this after I woke up.
Kind of looks it over. Toss it up in the air.
Yeah, sure. What have I got to lose? He'll toss it up in the air.
It starts to orbit around your head. And you feel as though your body is tougher from whatever that thing's doing.
I don't know how, but it seems like I have my own little miniature moon now orbiting my head. That's
Ah, yes. Looks like your reward for completing a quest. He takes out. Let me see which one I gave him.
Nom nom.
Mhm.
Man, this garlic
He
naan is
takes
really
out like a
good.
dark bluish rhomboid like thing and throws it into the air. That's circling around his head.
Whoa.
They do different things. Mine makes it so it gives me tactical awareness against people in my area. What does it feel like yours does?
What does it feel like mine do?
It increases your AC by 1.
It, hmm. I feel a little sturdier, a little more agile.
Hmm. Interesting. As he kind of grabs it and puts it back into his pocket. Just be careful though. People can yank it away from you. It can be damaged.
Okay. He'll just reach up, grab it, and stuff it down into his pocket.
If you want to know more, the item is in your inventory with the description and everything.
Okay.
For more exact status on how to use it.
Okay, I see I see it in my inventory. I just would have to look it up to see what it do.
No, if you click on the description, it should show there too.
I only see it under the item name. Where what are you talk? Where you're talking about? In my inventory.
Click on if you click on the little dot, um, to the right side of it, it'll bring up the full description. You should be in there.
Okay. Cool beans. Though this has been the second or third time I've spoken with Hugh of the Man, right?
Sounds about right.
Either the second or the third. So I just kind of want to, as we've been talking over these past few encounters, pay attention to the voice he's using and basically the appearance and voice he's using to try to make a mental copy.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. I know what you're trying to do, so go ahead.
Do I have to roll anything or do anything about that, or no? Am I?
I think you just know from your
Yeah, I
encounter.
think it just. I don't remember it saying you just after so many times talking to a person, you can just mimic them.
I think you just have to encounter and speak with them, and then then you can take on their likeness, like an almost exact copy of them.
Cool.
I'd
Okay.
say if
Well,
it comes up for it, you'd have to pass checks when someone is suspicious of you if you're pretending to be him.
Yeah.
okay,
It'd be deception for.
it's fair. And I'm somewhat skilled in deception. Oh, well, that's Do I hear anything coming from the other tables or no? Like, is
Pointless
anyone
chatter,
talking loud
nothing
enough?
that's important.
Well, it'd be important to me. Just, I want to know if I hear anything coming over from the halfling table.
You get bits and pieces of what their conversation they said was.
Wait, did
Rez is feeling
did,
so
did they say?
lonely.
You just kind of turn around and then turn back to Hugh. I thought I heard someone say something about a circus.
Yeah, something like that. That she was apparently a bard in a traveling circus back where she's from.
Small world. I only remember like two things about where I was from. One is that I was a part of a traveling circus, and two, that I was on some kind of quest that shit hit the fan.
Yeah, that's
Odd.
seems about right.
Oh yeah, the circus life was crazy. You see a lot of stuff living with the circus for 5 years.
A lot of monkeys to deal with.
I might have to, next time we come through here, I might have to pick her brain. Maybe we can share some stories.
Yeah, she might be one that would talk to you. You're saying that, hey, buddy, can you spice up my my French toast sticks a bit? Mine got a little stale.
Oh, yeah. No problem. Some little bit of prestidigitation, kind of rejuvenate those French toast a bit and kind of warm up the syrup a bit so it's not as congealed and stagnant. There you go.
Thanks, buddy. You the
It's
man.
the it's the least I could do for you. Tell me what this little orbiting rock is, and he'll enjoy his breakfast.
After a few minutes, you hear testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open the door.
You forgot 3, Larry.
I know, it's a saying.
Now he knows he didn't forget 3. He was just messing with him.
So yeah, let's see here. What seems like something fun to do today? Gob, yeah, you and your little flunky should have fun with this one. Go talk to the guard over yonder. He'll let you into where you need to go. Yes, Gob. Gob get to fight. Gob get to spread word of God, whether they want it or not.
I didn't see Gob up there. I thought he was the one down in the corner that looks like handsome
Mm.
Squidward.
Nope, that's the berserker guy. You see Lucky kind of pinch her temple. You know why I don't like him sometimes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's sure an excitable one.
Like I said, he's of that mindset.
Everyone else that's still around, recreation room is open. Go have some fun and relax some today. You have earned it.
Oh, sweet recreation room.
Yeah, it feels like something fun I can do today. I'm gonna head up there today.
Hey, you two.
What's up? Make a new friend.
Nah, not a new friend.
A new old friend?
You're talking for a few. And new isn't in this place, but we've talked a few times.
Hmm. Find out anything interesting? Today, anyway?
Not really.
Just about just shrugs. Nothing that cannot already be gleaned.
I found a cool little stone in my pocket this morning, but other than that, nothing really new.
Oh, yeah? Got anything special?
Yeah, you throw it in the air and it floats around your head and it does stuff.
Cool.
You give them a demonstration.
I will give them a little I will make a look around, make sure there's not a bunch of people walking by, and just give them a little demonstration.
You gently toss up the stone and it starts floating around your head.
Ooh. So now what happens if it's floating around your head?
I have a moon.
That's no moon. That's a stone.
Jezebel, give me a history check.
Sure thing. History check.
Yep.
History.
8.
I was gonna say with advantage too here, so.
Hey.
14 then.
You remember the kind of head of your one of the heads of your temple you stationed in had a similar thing to this one that was a here. Had a blue iridescent sphere that did the same thing, kind of like rotate, orbiting around her head that Restarian has here that increased her wisdom.
Hmm. Can just about place what the name of the stone was or what it was called?
Uh, Give me another history check.
Sorry, I said at the repress a yawn.
Mhm.
Um, I'm not bored or anything. I'm just tired. Let's see. Another history check.
Understandable.
Yeah. Natural 20.
Yep, you knew
Heck
this.
yeah.
This was called an I don't know how to pronounce this right. Iwan stone.
I know.
I yeah.
Yes, you got it. So, not even
Oh,
stone, yeah.
That
I'm
there
a
are many
character.
of
I
the
do
different
know
types of
things.
these in existence, and their effects vary, but you can tell the difference between what they do by their shape and size and everything. So
Just
you would
about
know
put a
that
finger.
Restarian here has the one of protection that grants additional protection against attacks from people.
mm.
Hmm, I've never seen another ion, a set of ion. As Jezebel just looks at the protection stone on orbiting her friend's head.
Yeah, it's cool, right?
I've one of the head one of the heads of my order had something similar, but it wasn't. It was not meant for protection. It was meant to enhance their their guiding wisdom in all
Hmm.
matters.
Okay.
Do you
There are
think there
apparently
could be more of
many
these?
different color.
Hmm.
There are of with each corresponding color representing a different aspect.
All I know is I only have the one, but it's fun and it's probably be useful.
You know, there's 14 different kinds of them.
One for each
Just
magnificent
about.
glove.
Yep. They're not they're not reality stones or whatever they're called.
They're not infinity stones.
Mm,
Those are trademarked.
14 stones to rule them all.
Okay, there, Sauron.
14 rules to
Anyway,
find them. Well, Mildew's based off Sauron. The other
I did know
campaign.
that. I did
Yeah,
not know that.
I based
Okay.
Mildew's artwork off of Fairform Sauron, which is why I also asked Timmy G if he could have a ring of power, which is the time ring. So
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
he has a loosely based off Sauron.
It's officially canon.
Anyway, so what did Larry mean by recreation center?
Oh, it's a room with books and other relaxation and recreational activities and some workout equipment type of deal. I destroyed everyone in cards last time.
Destroy so we get to wreck and get to re-wreck everything all over again. Hence why it's recreational, since we get to wreck it all the
Yes,
time.
recreational.
Mm-hmm.
Not really, but yeah.
Wrecked.
No,
It's right next
just
to
about
the
what
cafeteria, the food part of the cafeteria.
I know what recreational means. I just didn't expect something so straightforward.
Maybe it's creation again. Creation, recreation, recreation.
It's more
So
than
many
I'm
ways.
suspicious of anything that man provides.
Imagine the
But
possibilities.
Larry provides for all that we need. But not really. Larry's kind of a dick.
Larry's love, Larry's life.
Larry's love, Larry's life.
Larry works in mysterious ways, unless he usually when he puts on the intercom, though. Sorry, when he forgets to turn on the intercom. That's the joke I was going for.
Mm.
Wait, were we all supposed to go to the recreation room?
You
Yes, we
can.
can. I
Oh.
was catching up with you on the way over to the recreation
Oh,
room.
okay. Okay. I didn't realize we were walking and talking. That we were having a little communion thing.
It's not. Why would we be having communion? It's not. We're not in a
We are
church place.
communion.
We're in a insane asylum. We're not in a
There's
church.
3 of us. There are 3 of us. We are community.
So as you enter this room, you see a bunch of like musical instruments in here that you see Lucky playing away on like a piano that's in here. You see kind of like a little miniature garden over here that you could tend to, and then a bunch of weightlifting equipment.
Wait, I think I've been here before.
Are there other? Well, I guess the room changes between each time. Are there more instruments?
There's a bunch of different instruments besides the piano. There's a bunch of drums, like a couple types of different guitars, acoustic ones, stuff like that. Different percussion instruments.
Drums! I kill the drums.
I was gonna ask. Hey, mind if I play with you?
Oh, of course, of course. It's always nice to have some people accompany you.
Taking a guitar.
As you see the
No,
buff-looking orc guy come and start working on some of the weights.
Yeah, I'm not really the muscle type.
I don't think I am either. Besides, if we really want a muscle, we would just copy him.
Doesn't work that way.
It should.
You might as well have anchor arms.
Got you lots of spinach for that to happen. Jezebel, what are you doing? Are you going to be reading books, working out, or are you going to join us? And we're going to be.
There are
Are you
no
gonna be
books in
tending the
here.
garden? Are you gonna be tending the garden? Are you gonna be weightlifting? Or are you gonna be joining us?
And the
be
garden in
part
this
of the
case.
musical posse over here.
Okay, she wants to have a green thumb and tend the garden. It's all good.
That's cool.
Let us know if you grow anything edible.
Everything's edible if you
Doesn't
try
matter.
it once.
Doesn't matter anyway. She'll point out she doesn't really have much of a green thumb and no real, and despite being a real part of the chore, not the best singer.
It might be better than what Doris makes in the kitchen. Whatever you can still grow. That's not that high of a bar to surpass.
Hopefully, she's not listening.
I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching.
Okay,
I'm assuming we got all our
Rosterian
spell
and
slots
Charles,
back,
give
right?
me a performance check.
Performance. No modifier. Here we go. Raw talent. Damn. 2.
If it would have been a nat one, you would have. Or did you say drums?
Bong.
You would have broken the drum. Performance.
Tap, 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 tap. Drum.
Dirty 20.
So yeah, Charles, you start hitting random drums at random places. You have no rhythm. You have no set of what you want to play. You just keep hitting the same thing over and over again with no discerning pattern.
Yeah, I'm just so excited to play.
Rosterian, you whip out through the fire and flames effortlessly.
Literally causes fire and flames to emit.
Well, basically, I'm trying to match whatever Lucky's playing.
Yep, you match her pretty good.
Mm.
Jezebel, you give me a nature check.
Kind of thing. 5.
Might have done better with a nurture check.
You do notice that some of there's some raised troughs here. You notice that there's a couple things every now and then that don't match, have different like leaves on them compared to what's in there.
No, I still try and see if you can trim up the garden and prune away any diseased or otherwise bits of plant life that's not growing.
Okay,
That's
give me a
actively like
survival
trying
check.
to- That's better.
Yeah, you've managed to prune away what you think are like the weeds that don't belong in there, the plants that are just clearly either overbunched and not surviving, and you make the few of the troughs look all nice and presentable. You feel like you did something good with this today. You helped whatever the plants that are in there grow and thrive.
Oh,
Doesn't seem change the world, but it does a little to make the world a little bit better place right here.
yeah. And she will take a little comfort in that.
So yeah, after about an hour or so, you hear Larry kind of go up on the intercom again. So, yeah. Someone may have not been best suited for what I told them to do, so I'm gonna say
Crap.
Tiefling Flying Girl. Yeah, you can take those two other new guys with you since you seem to be getting along very well and finish this for me. If you could, please, thanks. See the nearest guard for your, where you need to go. Okay, bye.
It seems we have to cut our jam session a little short.
It's okay. I was just not very good at it anyway. Not today.
Hey, as long as you were having fun, that's what matters.
The guard comes in. Well, I guess you guys have been summoned.
Yeah, we're coming. You
Yeah.
will stop for a moment by Lucky on the way out. We have a little more in common than you think. Well, I heard heard little bits of what you're talking about the circus. We'll have to share stories sometimes.
Ah, yes. We should. Albeit we probably weren't in the same circus, but we
Probably
can
most
share some
likely
stories.
not. But we're both, as you might say, or as an average person might say, circus people. So let's we'll talk later.
So, yeah. You see the guard come in. Follow me, guys, and make it snappy. Don't want to piss off Larry more than he already seems like.
Yeah, we already learned that the hard way once. Not feeling like experiencing it again.
In you go. Doors open for you and all that. You
Jezebel
see
will be just.
3 shining portals in each of these directions.
Hmm.
And then the one that's over here the one to the north looks a little bit different. Where's a note that says, "The hills have eyes."
Oh god.
Oh God, why do the hills have eyes? The walls have ears. The hills have eyes. What's next?
You see here goes, yeah, you want to go through the one with the hills thingies.
Hills, got it. Why did it have to be the hills?
Have fun.
I think he might be bluffing.
Don't worry, Jezebel. You can fly here. I won't get mad this time, I swear.
This is the part where we just go presses X to doubt. She doesn't say anything, but she does walk through.
Okay.
I'll follow you through.
Same.
You awaken in a field and you see some ruins around you.
Time to examine.
Ugh.
Um,
Field, you say?
I can't select.
Field of ruins. Anything familiar about these ruins?
Give me a history check.
Sure. Also, I can't control my token, just so you know.
Yeah, I can't
Just
control.
drag a new one out there from the thing then if you have to.
Yeah, I'll have to drag a new one off for my thing too. Roll20's been
Said
really
invest-
stupid lately. But I
said
have noticed the
investigation.
thing in Roll20, at least from a GM perspective, that now you can separate out players between maps.
Here, I think I may have done something to fix yours, Survivor.
There you go.
Yeah, I still can't select mine for some reason.
Now try.
Hey, got the arrows. All right, cool.
Okay. I don't know why it's not letting you
Inve-
control those. I dragged those right from your character sheets in the sidebar, but whatever.
Yeah, Roll20's having technical issues.
Aren't they always?
If wrote up on itself.
Yeah, you can give me that history check
Uh,
if you recognize these.
Sure thing. No.
Yep, they're runes, all right. Totally and completely,
What?
totally runes.
Extremely mysterious, much like those druids.
This is some rock.
Oh, we're in a place,
Everyone-
right? With runes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm just gonna kind of pull out my little stone, pop it up in the air.
Okay,
Because I
so
don't know
yeah,
if
your
anything's
AC is now +1.
don't know if anything's here or not.
What do you do?
Well, I did say Larry did say there was somebody here. Well, someone from our side that couldn't handle something. So
Yeah, the goblin
I
that
guess,
came here.
Yeah, start heading
so I guess
north.
we'll go find Gob and give him some help.
Wait for me.
Again, just was nothing against Gob, but he does not want to see him come to undue harm.
Hey, you gonna
Just
do
by
anything
looking.
to search for him then, or just
What investigation? In which case,
okay?
11.
Yep, you did notice that there seemed to be, as the guy was in armor, little like indentations kind of leading around the path you were actually walking up to here. Then they go silent when he hits the stone.
Mm.
Or you can't tell where they go after that after because he hits the stone where there's no indentations being made.
Yeah, I was actually looking at my character's spell sheet. To see if
This
there's
whole
anything.
area is drenched in magic.
Ah, I'm as. Uh, oh, oh, God, it's my eyes. So it's just like the whole thing is made of magic flashbang.
Yep.
Oh, oh, okay. Stop. Just okay. Cut. Just stop the magic. Oh, you're gonna be sick. And he'll stop concentrating.
I've got nothing
Ugh.
on.
Give me
Wait a minute.
an Arcana check there, quick though, Astarion.
Actually, before you do, hold on. Before you do,
Before I do
I do
what?
a thing. Before you do an Arcana check, just supposed to cast guidance.
Yes, guidance. It is so broken. I love it.
God, it's beautiful. You said Arcana. Ugh.
Sure, I can say with
I don't.
disadvantage too. Now add your D4.
13.
Okay, yep. Unfortunately, you didn't meet the test for that, so you don't notice it because you turn off the detect magic.
Yeah, because I was getting blinded by. I just got flashbanged my magic and was just getting completely sensory overwhelmed, blinded, and deafened by magic
You were
everywhere.
blinded by the light.
Blinded by the
Blinded by
light.
the light. Sorry.
That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Thank you.
You're
Uh,
welcome.
s- uh, uh, if you have the ability to see magic, don't do it. I'm going to tell you now. Trust me on this one. You don't want to do it.
Understood. Let's see. Don't really have anything that can help.
Did the kitty come in?
Yeah,
I thought you shut the kitty out.
he got my door open somehow.
Yeah, smart cat. I missed my my third harmony part there with the blinded by the light. Womp. Oh well.
Okay, so what are you guys gonna do?
I guess we keep searching.
Okay,
Trying to see if I got a ranger ability that might help.
Just wants to start calling out for Gob. If you're still alive, say something. He tries to
Gob.
What kind of environment is this?
wooded plains, kind of a.
Wooded, like a forest?
It's not necessarily. It's like at the would be the edge of a forest where a plain meet, where there's like you can see kind of south of here. It's all plains, but this is kind of like a fort that was where the woods started.
Okay.
Oh, I misread one of my spells for a second. I'm like, that's a spell that could work, but it's like, no, it's a. I have a spell called Gift of Gab. I thought for a second it said Gift of Gob.
that'd be oddly specific.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this when you start. As you come up there, you see a body there, Jezebel.
Hmm?
Well, if we're out and about, I do have this wanderer ability.
As well, we'll
It
go up
helps.
to where looks like. Okay, I need to ask if I can do a message to see how long has Gob been dead.
That's not Gob, it's just a goblin. But it is one of the
Nothing.
goblins that was with him. Okay, give me a medicine check, though.
All right. There you go. 16.
Within the hour,
Give me a second.
Wait, what?
Okay, so that won't work. But oh, that's right. I need to have a material component.
yeah, you haven't been given diamonds to cast what you're probably trying to cast right now.
Yeah.
Because you're a life cleric, right?
Yep.
Yep, you just have that spell at your level. To say that the when Wimpy's last campaign, I played a same subclass of cleric as you, so I know how a lot of it
Yep.
works.
All right. So she is going to give final as what she remembers what final rites for goblins would be. Then before before she checks over the body to see if you can see and try and figure out suss out what where God may have run out to next, or would attack this one.
Okay, you're trying to figure out what killed him?
Yeah.
Okay, give me another medicine check with advantage.
There you go.
Okay,
25.
let me look it up here quick. Give me a second. He was crushed by a big stick.
Should have been almost obvious. He was crushed by a
How
giant
big of a
stick.
stick we're talking here? Like tree size,
Probably
sapling
about tree
size.
sized.
Okay, he was crushed by a tree or something. Something as large as a tree.
Did a tree fall on him?
No,
It
this
looks
would
like it
seem
was
more like
like
the work of, like,
a
again, Mr. Timothy, stop me if I'm assuming too far. Sometime, like maybe possible work of something of a large creature, like maybe like an ogre or a giant,
Probably one
something
of
very
those from what
large.
you can tell.
Yeah, so she pretty much relays as much, like basically a large enough creature, most probably bipedal, probably. They can rip it. They can basically use a tree as a club.
Is it possible to take a look around and see if maybe, as far as where the goblin is positioned, that he could have been hit and thrown across the space? Or
I am going to say this, there's blood splatter around him. He was crushed there. Jezebel could have figured that out from her.
Yeah.
any way that we could look for maybe footprints or anything? If it was done
Well,
in the space?
Mr. Ranger, that would be on you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Based on information I just gave.
Let's see.
Give me a survival check.
Survival. Better work and profession than this would be upset. 19.
Yeah, you can see, when you look carefully, you can see, it's hard to notice, but there's like dividends, like divots leading up into here as well. Like it followed this path.
Any way of knowing which direction these feet were coming from or leaving?
Unfortunately, because it's stone here, it's hard to tell. Like I said, they lead up to this area.
I'll just take a look up here just to see if there's...
Give me a perception check.
Perception. Come on, don't fill me now. Dirty 20.
You notice this pile of rocks seems like there's something underneath it. Like it freshly fell.
Start digging. See if I can uncover anything.
You find another body.
I found another one.
This one's in armor.
I'm going to check it over.
Well, given given the obvious.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Gob. He has been
Gob's
bashed
dead.
in as well. As you hear thudding coming from the east.
In the east.
And the
Well, I'm
south.
watching the east.
Roll initiative.
Oh, by the
Presterian, watch out.
gods. Guys, we have company. I think I'd have enough time to say at least just that.
Just a second, I haven't hit the
Yeah,
initiative thing.
again. Oops.
Let's see.
I can't remember where it
I'm
is.
in the middle of awful. No.
Yeah, I'll roll again and put my original number. There you go.
Shazam. Damn. An unusual battle tune.
Just a second here. Where did I put this? I'm dumb. I am totally prepared.
Yeah, you are.
I'm good at this. Okie dokie. That guy moves up there. As that guy gets there. And the third one goes up. Also, you never found that one, but there's a third guy there.
He's seen but not seen.
Okay, and that ends their turn. Astarion, you are up.
Okay, I can see these things, right? Like, how clearly can I see these things?
Oh, they're on. How tall are these things?
Very.
Here does about 16 feet tall.
So yeah, pretty. That's at least like a couple stories.
Yep.
I'm ballparking. Yeah, you can see him coming.
Okay, I mean, can I see, like, clearly what they're holding and what they're wearing?
Yeah, they're wearing loincloths, and they're carrying big sticks.
Sounds good. Just want
They
to
also
confirm
speak
with you.
softly.
Speak softly and carry a big stick. I got it. Thank you, Teddy. Just have to make sure I'm within range. I think I am. Oh, yeah.
Fun fact, he gave that speech at the Minnesota State Fair.
That's crazy. He also gave a speech after getting shot in the chest, but the speech was so damn thick in his pocket, he gave the speech anyway before going to the hospital.
And didn't he also make fun of the shooter?
A bullet can't stop this bull moose was the catch line that he used since then, or after that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast a spell on this boyo, bumping it up to level 3. Because we had a long rest, so everything should be.
Yeah, you did all have a long
Yeah.
rest, so you should have back at full and all your spell slots back. So.
Other than the detect magic that I had used.
Yep.
So I will need. Okay, it's cast at level 3. Dissonant Whispers on the guy to the east. So I will need a wisdom saving throw.
Yes, wisdom. These things are quite wise individuals, and they're he fails.
All right. He takes 12. He takes 13 psychic damage and must immediately use his its movement to run away as far away as it can from me. Immediately uses its reaction to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
him about there.
Damn, that damage roll was shit, especially with 2 higher level casts.
Yeah, that does suck.
But oh well. Guys, I bought us a little more time.
Anything else you can do?
That is all I can do.
Jezebel, you are up.
All right. Trying to think what I can cast is gonna help put things in our favor. All right.
Could turn this into a tower defense game.
Let's see how much movement I have. Alright. Gonna pop Jezebel there. I'm assuming can they step over the walls?
They
How
probably
tall
can
are?
step over the walls, but you would have to use it as difficult terrain to get over them.
Alright, we're gonna cast Guardian of Faith. And we're gonna put it directly. It is a 30 feet range. So while that one's terrified, and I don't think these guys are smart enough to go around. We're gonna drop it right around here. Probably, yeah, this spot right here.
All right.
Dropping it. Yep. That one. So what it does is, let me put this. So it does, it puts basically a large celestial figure in gleaming armor, with a shining sword and shield, emblazoned the symbol of Palor, the sun god. Any creature hostile to you that moves to a space within 10 feet of the Guardian, it's large by the way, it moves 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time on a turn, must succeed a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 20 radiant damage on a failed save.
Or half on a successful, and it vanishes
Yep.
after dealing 60 points of damage.
Otherwise, she's going to. Outside that, she's just gonna ready her mace. Mace and I think, does she have a shield? Yep, mace and shield. And that's my turn. I don't think the other thing I can do is. Yeah, no, Sacred Flame's cantrip is a cantrip, but it's an action, so I already used my action.
There's its aura there, so we can calculate that easily. Now, can you move that thing? I forget.
I don't think I can, not this one.
Okay. Charles, you're up.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move myself a few feet up here, and then I'm gonna take my vicious longbow and make an attack. Maybe it 12 to hit.
That will miss, unfortunately.
Okay. Don't think I've got anything else. I'm gonna try, since I got the extra attack ability, to try one more time. Natural 20 for
Oh
26.
wow! What a perfect time to get that one. I just gave you a vicious longbow. By the way, you got a vicious longbow if you didn't notice.
Yeah, that's why I'm taking advantage of that. So natural 20 for 26, and that should get.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that hits.
So what is Alright,
Yeah,
3,
what's fish
double that,
longbow?
and then plus 7. So what is that going to be? 13 piercing damage?
So no, that was you did 10 for the crit, then you add 7 for it, I think. So let me double check what the description is.
Oh,
That
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what
They just
vicious
go by
does.
different rules, it's hard. So,
so basically, it's a 7 on top of what the damage would be. So you did 10 damage with it plus an extra 7, so that's 17.
perfect. That will be it.
Okay. Hill Giant being Hill Giant here, so
Come get me.
has to make a what save it is again? Dex, okay?
Yes.
And what's the DC on that?
16.
Well, good thing he has a -1, so that means he fails.
So he takes a total of 20 radiant damage.
That's 20 of this thing's 60 used, so keep track of that for you too, with a nice little health bar on that.
Yeah.
That is going to get him within smashing distance of you. He's going to attack you with his great club. Going to be 16 to your AC.
16 does not hit.
Okay. And he's going to club at you again. For 20 to your AC soft.
That will hit.
Okay. That's going to be 16 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
That guy starts lumbering in, and this guy's done being scared of you, right, Zane?
You only he can still approach. He just had to run away that one turn.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to look back at the spell to just confirm and make sure. Yeah, it's he just had to run that turn. He's not frightened of me.
So he's going to stop here and pick up a rock and chuck it at you instead.
You bitch.
That's going to be 14 to your AC.
It matches, so it hits. And that is with my +1. I had a 13, it raised to 14. You said that I get 1 AC?
Yep.
Yeah, then it does hit.
Oh, I rolled really low with that. That's 15.
And I'm not a wizard, so I don't have shield this time. It's a what?
15 bludgeoning.
Ow.
That was a low roll, too, by the way.
Doesn't mean that it wasn't still a quarter of my health.
But you are up. Give me a perception check real quick.
Perception. Nat 20.
You
I can
notice
perceive
this
you.
one that threw the rock at you. He's been damaged a little bit already.
The one off in the east?
Yep. This guy that just threw the rock at you.
That's a natural 20. Let's fucking go. I've been listening to that not practically nonstop for the past few days. Perception check.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Now me and my boys are gonna mess you up.
I got a 1. I got a 1. Fuck.
Fuck. My boys are otherwise engaged, so I'm gonna bring it all myself. Hey. I forgot you're supposed to tell me what I see, Roy.
Yes, thank you. Let's just slow it all down a bit. I
So,
love that song.
what do you wish to do?
Damn it, he just stopped. Just can't make it to him.
But he needed ammunition.
All right. I know what I can do. It's gonna eat up my action surge sooner than I wanted to. But I can do it. Or unless. Do I have to what are these walls here on the inside?
Stone. Everything is stone.
I mean, do I have to take like an action to climb over them, or can I just move across?
You would have. It would be double your movement because they'd count as difficult terrain. Albeit those ones inside, you could Yeah, I'd say
Are
that's
these ones
still
inside?
upwards. You'd have to go around and up the stairs to not count as climbing.
Is that something I can do there?
Yep, that I'd let you count that.
All right, well then I will go here. I'll pull up my rapier. And I will give it some havity stabbity. We have it on 3 sides, but it's not a sandwich, so I don't get any bonus, right?
Correct.
God, well, I still get 2 attacks on this bee, so I'm gonna stab at him twice. $12 and 14.
12 will miss, 14 will hit.
All right. Oh shit! Hold on. Hold on. Sorry. Can I quickly see something because I forgot I have a thing?
Sure, go ahead.
I was right here, right?
Yeah.
Can I retcon and say I went to this guy because I have my flourish thing that whenever I do an attack, it gives me an extra 10 feet of movement. So I actually have 40, not 30.
Sure. Well, I'm gonna let those same rolls count, but I'll let you
That's
switch
fine.
targets.
I'll take those 2 rolls.
Okay.
Go ahead and damage with I think I can do this once. Takes my rehab. Can only do it once per turn. So no. I'm gonna stab it with damage. It is 8 piercing.
As you stab him in the kneecap. Anything else you can do?
I can do a few things.
Okay.
So I'm going to take a minute of time because I want to use. I want to make sure this thing does what I think it do. 10 plus my fighter, D10 plus my fighter level. I want a second wind.
Okay.
Kind of patch myself up. That'd be a D10 plus 2.
Nice.
And I don't want this thing to get away from me. I want to try to wail into this thing as much as I can quickly, so I'm going to pop my action surge and give it 2 more stabs.
Be stabbity.
I stab. And stab.
Those will both hit.
And I'd like to use my defensive flourish.
Okay.
Which I think I have a D8 for Bardic Inspiration die at Bard 8. I had it on my sheet, but it disappeared. I'm going to have to put it in the notes or something. Does anyone know offhand?
What was it?
Is Bardic Inspiration die at level 8? Is it a D8 or a D10?
Oh, good question.
I pull out
D8
my,
at 5th level, D10 at 10th. So it's a D8.
So I have a D8, got it. Roll D8. Ugh. And damage. So 17 and 9, because it also adds to my AC for the turn as well as the damage dealt. So 17 plus 9, 26 damage.
Good damage. As you tap him in the both kneecaps.
And my AC goes up by 3 until my next turn.
Anything else?
That is all I can do.
Jezebel, you are up.
Jezebel's gonna cast Spirit Guardians at 5th level.
Just letting you know, it's a second concentration, so
Yeah.
unless first you wouldn't be able to do it.
Actually, Guardian of Faith is not concentration.
You're right, I
Oh,
don't
it's
think
not.
it is.
It's 8 hours. I thought it was
Yeah.
concentration. My bad.
Yeah, I
I'm
made
remembering,
sure to pick
I'm
that in
remembering Baldur's
particular.
Gate where they had them both concentration.
But yeah, this will also get standard action, and this will be cast as this Jezebel holds up her holy symbol and invokes Payload's protection. As angelic figures appear and ready to fight by one of Payload's chosen. And since it's at 5th level, instead of basically on the turn, when the creature enters the air for the first time on this, or if it starts to turn there, must make a Wisdom saving throw. Oh, this is a 15 feet around me.
Yep, I gave you an
Failed
aura.
save. Yeah, so 5d8 damage, or half as much on a miss.
Oh, you have a thing that boosts it?
Nothing at the moment, other than me casting a higher level.
Oh, okay, so your higher level casted. I got it. Because on the thing it says 3d8.
And I assume you make your two partners the unaffected people, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And I'll say since it entered its turn here, it rolls for that wisdom.
Yes.
Wisdom. Okay.
Well, here's say you're talking about the Spirit Guardians. It's Wisdom. For the Guardian of Faith, though, let me check to see if that was.
That's
also
dexterity.
Yeah, no, it's dexterity. I just want to say if he starts the turn in that room. See, any creature outside that moves to space at 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time on its turn. Okay, yeah, as long as if he moves and stays within that is within 10 feet range of the Spirit Guardian. Sorry, the Guardian of Faith.
But yeah,
Then
it fails its
additional damage.
its wisdom save, so roll damage.
Okay, so let's see. Actually, wait a minute. Say it's already on my sheet. Please take 20 radiant damage.
Holy snow.
Anything else you can do?
That's what I'm checking. I don't think I have anything else with my bonus action I want. I can do, so no.
Charles, you are up.
Let's go.
Let's see. I'm gonna try doing. I'm gonna cast. For my bonus action, I'm gonna attempt to do lightning arrow. And I'll go in with my longbow.
That'll hit.
So looks like the target takes 4d8 lightning damage on, or half that if it misses instead of the normal damage. 18 lightning damage, it looks like.
Now the question is, it says each creature within 10 feet. It doesn't say it's allies or not.
I think it's 1 second.
Whenever you hit or miss, each creature within 10 feet of the target must make a dexterity saving throw. Each of these creatures. Oh.
Yeah, if it's each creature, it's all creatures, ally or enemy.
Yeah, you gotta make that dex
Yeah.
saving throw, Jezebel.
Are we talking about? Hold on, we're talking about. Oh, yeah, you're talking about his thing. Yeah.
His arrow, yeah, his
No, but-
lightning arrow, because it explodes, and explosions
Oh.
don't care for allies.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Dexterity
dodge,
saving
dodge,
throw, you
dodge.
said?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Here goes nothing. 18.
Yeah, it looks like that meets his save, so roll 2d8s as well then, Charles.
2d8. Anything else? Hopefully low. Let's pray.
So you take 12 damage, Jezebel. Lightning.
Or half. Yeah, half that. So it would be.
Yeah, half that, you're right, so 6. Sorry, my bad. My bad.
So,
And I believe you have to roll concentration.
yep, and I have Warcaster, so I can roll that at advantage.
Yeah, how do I do?
Advantage,
do
and
I
you just have to
roll
hit a
20?
10.
Do I just roll the d20?
What are
Yeah,
you saying to roll
and-
for, Charles?
Since you said it was concentration, or no, I do that on the
No.
next one, don't I?
Yeah, no, you don't have to do anything because you hit Jezebel. She had a concentration spell up.
Okay. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and it does not go down because the air has to be, I think, half.
It's
either
half
10
damage
half
or 10,
damage.
whichever's higher.
In which case, handily beat it.
So,
You handily beat the 10.
alright, and then I'll just do a normal arrow with the longbow as my extra attack.
Unfortunately, that 10 will miss.
Let's back up a couple, and that'll be it.
Okay, let's do wisdom save for big guy here. And what was your DC for that?
Let's see.
17, right?
Yeah.
He fails.
Sorry.
Roll damage.
Okay.
All right. Said 5d8s, right?
I don't know what it is.
D8.
You cast it.
Yeah, 5d8. Yeah, I know it's a 5, but just want to make sure you get the die roll. 21 radiant damage.
5d20, just do 5d20. It'll be fine.
Do we notice this aura of annoyingness is attacking you, or coming from you? So he swings his great club at you. That's going to be 23 to your AC.
That hits.
Going to be 15 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah,
And
Jezebel doesn't look too good. She's getting bludgeoned. She's bloodied.
well, I know that second one's gonna miss because it's like 14, right? That misses.
That misses.
Okay.
So, unless you have to do concentration.
Yep. Still have to do concentration though.
So, higher than 10. Higher than 10, 12.
I'm saying since he didn't move, he didn't proc Guardian of Faith though.
Correct. That's also what I was, and also that was the last thing I was checking beforehand. On the previous turn. So
How much damage did he take on that one?
so far he's taken around 40.
No, you.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
A lot. They said she is below half health.
Well, how much was it on that one hit?
That one hit was I think 15, and then
Oh, okay.
the other one, yeah.
I'm gonna say this. This guy looks pretty
Yeah.
bloodied too, at least. The guy in front of you. But the other one
Regardless of doing work. Yeah.
throws a rock at your spirit guardian. Your Guardian of Faith.
Go spirit. I know it's.
Spirit, yeah.
We're gonna do that a lot.
Thing in that one looks like the bigger target, but it just goes right through him.
Yeah.
I did an intelligence check with him, and that's what he decided to do. But the one by Restarian's not that stupid because there's a guy right in front of us within clubbing distance. And you look like a baby seal. That's going to be... Yeah, that was a bad joke. 16 to your AC. Dane?
Sorry, my thing blipped. My Discord blipped. What was that number again?
16 to your AC.
16 will miss. Currently have an AC of 17 with my boost.
Well, sadly, this one's going to be a 21.
Oh.
That will hit.
$14 bludgeoning damage.
Ouchies.
That ends their turn. You are up, Restarian.
Come on, Mysterian.
So 45. I felt some ribs cracking on that one. I actually have 33 left. No, because I healed up to 59 with that lasting with my 13, so 45. I just haven't been putting my numbers back together. I've been doing either on my sheet or on my thing, but I haven't been combining them. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and double swing on this bro again. Gonna try to hit them kneecaps again. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Yay. One. Oh, damn, I put my flourish thing in here. Why do I have it listed as a D10? That's wrong. It's a D8. Because I'm not a level 10 bard, I'm only a level 8 bard and 2 fighter. Alright. Rapier. 19
19 hits.
and 24.
Will definitely hit.
Tack on a flourish. Because I'll do another defensive flourish by using another one of my bardic inspirations. Another 3, so my AC just stays the same. Damn, this is why I like using it on crits with the double die.
Yeah.
Come on. I clicked. Roll 20, I clicked. Okay, 7, because the other 7 is the crit. And 13, so 23. 23 piercing.
Okie dokie. This guy's not looking too happy, but he's still up.
Double jabbing those kneecaps. And that is my turn, because I'm going to try to hold this guy in place here.
Jezebel, you are up.
Okay, Jezebel is an action. is going to either channel divinity, preserve life. Let's see. Boop. This action, you present your holy symbol and evoke healing energy that can restore a number of hit points. You have 5 high players. No more. This feature can store a creature to no more than half its current hit point maximum. Actually, you know, I'm starting to rethink. I thought that started put me back at full. Cause technically that's 50. Eh.
Yeah, that only gets you up from
Well.
half up to half max. So
Yeah, I just saw. Yeah, I just realized that at the very end.
Mhm.
What I do instead for a healing spell?
and that's more of an oh shit, last second thing to do.
Let's see. What we would do instead. Ah, fuck it. That's what. Well, this is why we have it in the first place. We are going to cast. Skull Smasher, your character was Rastarian, right?
Hmm?
Or is it Auntie the approved?
Rastarian is
I'm way out
Zane's
here.
character.
I'm way out
Wait,
here.
Charles, sorry, I'm looking at. Sorry, excuse me.
Mhm.
Charles, how are you looking? How are you looking health wise?
I'm
bad,
perfect.
harm.
I'm amazing right now.
Yeah, he hasn't been touched yet.
Not a scratch on me.
So we're going to cast Cure Wounds on. I'm just going to cast Cure Wounds on herself, but at third level, so that should bump it up to 1d8, 2d8, 3d8 plus spellcasting ability and plus all the other bonuses I get
Yep.
from being.
Max.
Yeah, you get a lot of healing bonuses as a life cleric.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put both of them out.
Max out.
That's plus healer, and there should be another one. And Disciple of Life. So
Boom.
to be also sorry for some your hits are more effective whenever you higher. Further higher.
Yeah, Blessed Healer is not going to affect you because you're healing yourself, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so Disciple of Life that will count. That's why
Yeah.
I threw them both in the chat. So 2 plus spell level, which is cast a third, so 5 plus 3d8 plus. Yeah, well, I just want to make sure I get my math right. I don't play healers all that often. And
I think there's one more thing that should be bonus it should be giving you as well for being a life cleric.
yeah, see, let me count those out. So 3d8 plus 7 plus spellcasting ability, which is wisdom, so 4. 7 plus 4 plus additional 5. Trying to say, is there anything else there should be something else, if I recall correctly. Not Divine
Let's-
Strike.
Hey, pull the book.
Typing.
It may have been me because I was playing something that my one did that was I'll call it the
Yeah.
ASMR bonus actually.
So that should be calculating correctly. 16 health, 16 hit points, which is still really good. So that's my turn. And again, I got nothing for my bonus action at this time. It doesn't require casting or spell, I mean.
Okay. That's your turn then?
Yep.
Okay, Charles, you are up.
Alright, I'm gonna. These steps don't go anywhere, right?
Correct.
Okay.
You could get higher ground with them, but they don't go
Yeah.
anywhere.
Okay. I'll just move over so I'm kind of like at the tip top. And going to.
But with that, you do see another hill giant coming up behind you.
Oh, fantastic. I'm going to use my longbow again on this guy. 19.
19 hits.
9 piercing.
That is just enough.
To axe him. Arrow straight to the brain. Boop, and then he drops.
As he tumbles over backwards and lands and breaks that wall there.
Phew. Let's see. See. I'm gonna try going for the long distance one over there with another arrow. Nat 20 for 26.
Oh,
Yeah, that hits.
Legolas that bow.
someone dropped out.
Yep, someone dropped.
Yeah, we lost Surveyor.
No.
Something could have happened.
Internet died.
Hmm.
I forget. Does Vicious do anything crazy
Yeah,
on
it does an extra 7 damage on a hit.
Okay.
Which is also... Here. Enough to drop this one. So, double
Sure.
kill.
Let's go. Yes. 2
Wait,
down, 2 to go.
Drop which one? Oh, he was shooting at the one by me.
Yep.
Dropped. Legolas that boy too, right through the neck. And that is all.
Okay, so it's hill giants here.
So I just yell out, "We got another one to the northwest."
And he tries to chuck a rock at you, Charles. Gonna be 21 to your AC.
Yeah, though. That hits. I don't think I've got anything else that's gonna protect me on that.
Gonna be 14 bludgeoning damage.
14.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to roll an intelligence check with
14.
other guy. Okay, so he throws another rock at the guardian spirit thingy and does nothing. We cannot hear you, Surveyor. You're not even in the
Said 1 minute. 1 minute.
Yeah.
He's gonna reboot his modem.
In the meantime, we can let you do your turn, Astarion.
Shit. My AC drops back down to 14. I will book it as fast as my legs will let me. Back to the doorway. Hopefully I'm within range. Yeah. Yeah, for a spell range, yeah.
But you can see him towering over that wall there, because he is tall enough to see that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give him a big hit of the brain worms. Give him a big hit of the brain worms. I'm bumping at level 4 dissonant whispers. So I will need a wisdom saving throw from this incredibly wise boy.
What?
That's a natural 0.
A natural 0. Dang, I think that beats a 17.
Yeah. Reroll roll that dice for the set. That one you got on the damage.
That is a D6. Oh, can we roll one of those ones?
Yep.
And...
Okay, so yeah, that
That's
doesn't
fine.
change anything.
Doesn't change anything, but still 14 psychic damage, and he has to run as far away as he can from me with his reaction.
I'm gonna say he tumbles down here and is now prone.
Jesus.
Emotional damage.
Yeah.
And he takes a little damage from falling.
Jesus.
Had to, and that's my turn.
Okay, I will and see if Surveyor can get his internet fixed. We'll let you go in his place for now, Charles.
Right. So I'm gonna see if I can't throw. Let's see. I gotta remember. I gotta keep watch of how much I've got. 20 arrows. I haven't used that many up yet. So they are. Go and aim at him. Ah, 15.
Which one were you aiming at?
The newly discovered one over here.
Let me double check something here.
Oh, snap.
Okay, so yeah, I was just seeing if since it was prone, it's
Prone is disadvantage on
Yeah.
range shots and advantage on melee.
yeah, I'm gonna
But
say
it's
you would actually
15.
have disadvantage against that guy, but it still hits.
So that would just be
Just the 9.
basic 9 with the +7.
You don't get the +7 because that's only on crits.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, register.
And you've rolled 2 of those with that thing today.
Yeah. And one more. 14.
Which one are you attacking again?
Still going for the same one.
Okay, so yeah, that still hits.
8.
I'm just gonna keep in mind that these walls are low enough, high enough that you can crouch behind them.
Okay.
You get total cover.
Roger that. That'll be it as I watch from my peak.
Okay. He is Surveyor. Gotten his stuff fixed
Yeah.
yet. Okay, well, I'm gonna do an int check with this guy again. Now he says thinks enough at throwing rocks at this thing. Let's go. Meet it face to face. Fails its dex save. it takes 20 from the one thingamajigger. And then tries to attack the same guy, but to no avail. This one stands up to the north and throws a rock at you, Charles. And you decide to stay up where he can completely see you.
Dodge.
Wow, that's a bad roll. That's going to be in 10 to your AC.
Yep, that misses.
Restarian, you are up.
I'm up.
Yep.
Up, down, lower.
Hmm. Okay, one moment. I quickly just had a little blip I had to take care of. He's just still stuck over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just want to see something hypothetically. Question. Would you allow me to make an acrobatics check to see if I could jump up that wall?
Yes.
It's either going to go well or it's going to be like Wimplo and Kung Pao enter the fist.
Yeah, you make that.
I'm the chosen one. And then stab. Give him stab. Give him all the stab.
$15 will hit, the 10 won't.
Cool. I'd like to add a flourish with because I still have 3 Bardic Inspros left because I used 2 of them.
Okay.
So that will be 9 piercing plus 2, so 11. I'm rolling shit on my D8. 11 damage. And that is my turn.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Surveyor just came back, it looks like. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I was just gonna say I was gonna do your turn for you, but I'll let you do it since you're back.
Alright, have I got attacked any more times since I...
You have not been touched, because I did the other hill giant got sick of throwing rocks, doing nuts into this guy, so he moved up and tried to physically attack him and took 20 damage because he failed his dex save.
Okay.
And I'll let you do 2 rounds of attacking here, since you were gone.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, my internet decided just to crap out all of a sudden. Which,
I will say, for the sake of argument, he will be here for your first round.
okay, so the other one's definitely dead.
Yes.
Meanwhile. Okay. Who's looking pretty bad right now? Pretty big up.
I don't think anyone's below half health at this point, if I recall.
No, I'm a little over half.
I've only been hit once so far, but
But at this first turn, I'd still be out in the field.
Alright, so... Jezebel's going to take a step forward. And she is going to cast, I think, 2... Let's see, can I fit 2 spells? No... We're just going to cast, Sacred Flame. On the closest, These are giants, right?
Okay, so I'm going to say at this point he was right here.
Okay, so it's also within 60 feet. Yep. So please take make a whatchamacallit? I think a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, he fails.
Well, he's gonna take an additional 2d8 radiant damage.
15 radiant.
15 radiant.
Okay. Then I'm gonna roll wisdom save for his spirit guardians here. Yeah, that's an 8, so that's a fail. Roll damage for that on him.
And don't forget, since he moves into the range of the Guardian of Faith.
Yep, I already did that.
Okay. That's the other thing I missed. 22 radiant damage on top of that.
Okay. And now it's your second turn.
Second turn, more radiant, more Sacred Flame. I don't know why I
Sacred Flame!
Just calling down divine sunshots. So please take another,
That would be 17. That matches.
So Ty goes defender, so nothing happens.
As he somehow moves his big fat belly just out of the way of it. Anything else you can do this turn?
No, that's it. Not from this position. Yeah, no, nothing.
Okay, Charles, you're up. I know he said he was going away for a second. Did he come back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
See, if I move down off the steps, I can still see this one over here, right?
If you move down the steps, you can no longer see him.
Even through the low vantage points? Oh, I suppose because the other line of walls there.
Yep. The walls right here are the tallest ones
Yep.
that are overtaking you.
Okay. I'll just move down here for the moment. But can I see this one?
You can see that guy still, yes.
Okay. I will see about shooting my arrows at that one then to help the rest of the crew out. Just come on. Be nice to me. What are you doing? Why are you... Why can't I set things? Oh, wrong. Small. Ah, 8.
That'll miss.
And... Shazam. 17.
17 will hit, though.
Nice. 10 piercing. That'll be it.
Okie dokie. That guy started in your aura, so he has to make a wisdom, right?
Wisdom, yes.
Okay. That'd be a 4. The roll damage.
Spirit Guardians are doing work. A lot of work. A lot of work for that matter. 21 radiant damage. So far, a lot of these rolls have been pretty good. They've all been 20 and up.
Yeah. So this guy's sick of this other big guy, nothing being, metaphysical and not being there, decides to attack this little squishy looking guy instead. It's gonna be 27 to your AC. That misses, right? That hits, right?
I'll have to give that one to you. 27 is just slightly higher than 16.
Gonna be 22 bludgeoning damage.
Ouchies, my face.
And he comes around again. It's gonna
Don't
be
do that again.
13 to your AC, which I'm pretty sure will miss.
That will miss.
Okay, so this guy gonna come up to here and smash at the wall.
Oh.
He'll hit. Okay, give me a dexterity saving throw, Charles.
8.
Okay. So some of these bricks smack you pretty good,
Ow, ow, ow.
as you take 7 bludgeoning damage from them.
7.
As your cover is exposed, as he now makes a swing at you with his club.
Oh, fun.
Gonna be 20 to your AC.
That hits.
That's gonna be 23 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus. Okay.
What, I just took that 23 to the face or body.
Restarian, you are up then.
Okay. Ouchies my face and body. He's right here, right?
Yep, he's right in front of you.
How's he looking?
Not good. And his kneecaps look extra stabbable.
Pokey, pokey.
Extra stabbable kneecaps.
Sick.
Is this a full wall like in front of me?
Half wall.
Half wall?
You'd have to climb over it, he can just step over it.
I kind of want to do something cool, but I don't think it's possible, but it would be hilariously awesome if it did work.
Do it.
I kind of wanted to use some of the rubble here, rubble wall as a jumping off point to like launch myself forward at this thing, Attack on Titan style.
Roll me an acrobatics check.
If you had just one shot, would you take it or let it slip?
If you had the chance to change your fate, would ya? With acrobatics?
You're able to jump up near at about chest level.
Still better than nothing. Going with the double stab. Hey, I'm using my defensive flourish with the crit.
Okay.
Worth it.
Because it says I can decide after I see if it hits or not.
Roll damage.
All right, we got 11 plus 10 plus 2d8. Seven. So 21, 28.
So, you get the first stab in his stomach. Pull it out as you go up. You hit just right next to his sternum and pierce the fucker's heart
There you go.
as he collapses down.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Oh, 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 oh.
Parkour.
Dun, 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 dun.
Parkour.
And just because, in case the fucker starts throwing rocks, my AC goes up by the 7.
Anything else you can do?
Nope, I fulfilled my glorious porpoise.
Jezebel, you are up.
Okay. Who's looking like they could use some healing?
A couple more shots, I probably would be done and out.
No, fine. In that case,
I'm like, I'm like a little less than half hit point right now.
So we're going to. Jibba's gonna run over here. She's going to.
Medic.
That works. Hey guys, you know what'd be really great right now?
Drink.
His last 5th level spell is going towards Mass Cure Wounds. So please, okay, now I get to fully calculate all my bullshit.
Yep.
So first off, that's 3d8. So that's 17 plus 7. So I'll have it out. So you can keep all this stuff right. 17 plus 7 plus.
And then you get an additional 7.
And I think that's what from Blessed Healer. Like, I get 17 plus 7. Everyone else gets 17 plus 7 plus 7. So
that is 31.
So 24 for me, and I think 31 for everybody else. If my math is correct.
Yeah, that's what comes up. Almost back to full health. That's pretty good. A little shy, but still solid. Woo!
And I'm back up to full health.
Anything else you want to do?
See, that was I do believe that was my action, so. Nope, that's it.
Charles, you are up.
Alright, after that fun little maneuver, I'm gonna back it up. And I'm gonna begins here and pop with the long bow. 24.
And that was all of us for the heal, right?
Yes. And make sure I move appropriately so you're all in 30-foot range.
He does get an attack of opportunity against you.
Ah, crap.
That's going to be 18 to your AC.
Yep, that hits.
$14 bludgeoning damage.
That's fair.
But that 24 hits him back, so.
And we'll go boink, another one. For 10.
10 misses.
Okay. And make sure there's not one more thing I'm. Can I bonus action do can I use my ranger ability hide in plain sight to camouflage myself as a bonus action?
Roll the description.
Blink.
Spend 1 minute creating camouflage for yourself.
Or that would be action. Can I do that as a bonus action or no?
No, because the bonus action
Okay.
is like a few seconds.
Okay, just double checking. Right. Just checking.
So it's Lone Hill Giant's turn here. He fails that wisdom save, roll damage.
.7 radiant damage.
Man, that thing's been popping off every time I've proc damage.
Yeah.
But he does get up into your face, Jezebel.
What?
That's going to be 14 to your AC.
Does not hit.
Okay. 25 to your AC.
That does hit.
Okay. Gonna be 27 bludgeoning damage.
Jeez. 27 over, 27 back.
And 27 yeah, 27 right back, so.
That'll be 13 on the con save, or the concentration check.
Alright. And
Double
and
sevens.
what's the name? The one that's been smacking these guys up, Spirit Guardians, that goes down. Because I failed the concentration check.
And with that, Restarian is up.
Gonna move. Gonna unlodge my swords. Gonna move up to here. And one more level 3. I'm gonna play that creepy clown music in his brain with some dissonant whispers. These are not the careless whispers, they are the dissonant whispers. So that is a wisdom save on this wise boy.
Yeah, it's a fail.
20 psychic damage of 20 emotional damage.
Hey, for once it's not a 1 in there, it looks like.
There's one in the bottom damage. There's one, but yeah. 20 emotional damage. And you would get an attack of opportunity if you choose Miss Jezebel.
I would. Let's go with the mace.
Sweet.
24 will hit.
Let's see if he makes it over the wall or if he just drops dead.
7 divine strike damage and 6 bludgeoning.
That's 13 total.
13 total.
He is still up, but he is looking real bad. And with that, you have anything else you can do, Restarian?
That's my turn.
Jezebel is up.
Hey, how wounded does this creature look like?
He's on his last legs. He is just covered in radiant burn damage. And a couple arrows in him.
Let's see.
And now he's bleeding from the ears.
What do I have? Let's see. Should I go with spiritual weapon and just like bonk him to death? Or should I do pull the crossbow and just shoot him?
Crossbow.
Yeah, let's do spiritual weapon because I think that's. Well, let's just check and see what that goes off of. Yeah, melee spell attacks. That uses wisdom, so that would be the better bet.
Go for it.
I have no idea what that is.
That's the spiritual weapon token for you.
Ah, thank you. Yeah, you figured. So yeah, I'm directly next to him, and we're going to cast that at level. Let's see. We'll cast it at level 4 just because.
For funsies.
Okay. Roll. And I figured is that one a save or?
That one I just get to make a. Basically a. Let me put it here.
Or is it a
Melee
ranged
spell
spell
attack.
attack?
Yeah, it's basically a melee spell attack, so it's usually going off of wisdom instead of,
18 will hit.
Okay. And technically, it should be. I said level 3, right, or 4?
4, because that one doesn't
4.
go up in damage until it's every interval of 2 levels.
So she go up at least by 1.
It would be
Okay.
2d8 if you cast it at level 4.
And I did cast at level 4, so I marked down level 4. So 2d8. Here we go. I'm gonna roll this. And I guess does additional force damage. So that's 13 divine. I don't know why divine strike added.
Yeah, that shouldn't proc Divine Strike.
Yeah, 3 force damage. It's actually
8 force damage.
Total.
And what form does your spiritual weapon take?
Morningstar.
Morningstar? Okay, so basically, how you want your Morningstar to finish that guy off?
Basically, as the giant is running for his life, a divine Morningstar just appears in the air right in front of him, starts whacking at him like not today, and then smacks him dead in the face.
Kaboom!
I was thinking more of what was that one skit from I think it was from SNL, like, or was that a commercial? Like, you know, the one with the basketball player, he goes,
Mhm.
no, not today.
No.
Yeah, you know the one. So it just clobbers him directly to the forehead, right across the face.
Well, with that, combat ends. You start hearing, I don't know why Gob and his group had so much trouble with this. Good job. And he didn't start flying either. Even though he only would have been a target for the rocks, but whatever. Good job, guys. I'll let you come back to base.
Reality.
Base now.
It's reality.
I was just thinking that. Snap back to reality.
reality.
Just starts playing that as we're just waking up in our beds mid song.
I'll see what I'll have to reward you with for completing the challenge.
Mom spaghetti.
Ironically, that's what's for dinner Doris was preparing tonight. But anyways, that's where we're going to end the session for the day.